Hey, it's Willow Dove. Checking in, tell you what I've done today, what's going on. Today was a little bit of a rough morning. I don't know if you can see my eye is kind of red. I'll get a little closer and let you look at it. Okay. Here's the other eye, so you see the normal eye, the red eye. Anyway, today was the morning I had to go and get another injection in my eye. And so right now it's kind of irritated and red and drippy. I did okay. This is the third one I've had done, and I'm getting used to it. It really sounds much worse, and in your head it's much worse than the actual procedure. Yes, they do inject you into the eyeball. No, you don't feel it. I think the worst part of the whole thing is the gunk they put in your eyeball to numb it and clean it and prepare you. They also put an antibiotic on your eye to prepare you for the actual injection. And then they put an eye patch on, which I already took off because I hate wearing it. It fills up with tears and I feel like my eyeball's drowning. I know that sounds silly, but yeah, my first shot that I ever had done back in November was on my right eye, and I was completely terrified and traumatized by the whole idea of getting an injection in my eye. So it was a very difficult procedure that day. And on the funny side, when it was over with, they had this patch, you know, those eyelet patches, they're bandages. It was on my eye and it was filling up with my tears, and I couldn't open it down here at the bottom to drip my tears out. So I opened it at the top and just kind of pushed the tears up, and so I get picked on about crying from my forehead by my family. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that funny story with you. I know it doesn't seem like this would be a funny thing to talk about, and it's a very serious thing to talk about. The reason I had the injection is because my left eye started bleeding. I also, my right eye is starting to bleed again too, so in 2 weeks I go back and get an injection in that eye. The doctor told me that a lot of times people will have to have a series of shots, and this is the second shot in the left eye. I've only had one in the right eye, so hopefully that'll do it. It might not, though. I might end up going back for... Sorry, that arm's getting tired. I might end up going back for 2 more shots after this, but we'll see. Anyway, these are my new glasses. What do you think? My eyes are dilated, so things are kind of blurry. I can't see real good, so forgive me if I'm out of the... I'm trying to look at the computer and make sure I'm at least in the shot here. As far as that, that's it for the eyes. Emotionally, I'm okay. I was a little nervous about the whole thing, but I made it through. Obviously, here I am. And my husband told me that compared to the very first time I got a shot, he was allowed to hold my hand the first time, and he said that I just about broke his bones. And the second time, there was no circulation in his hand. And the third time, which was today, he said it was much better. I did not squeeze his hand hard, and I didn't cut off circulation. So I'm getting used to it, is what that tells me. Now, as far as lupus, I've been having some issues with rashes on my arms. I tried to show you last time. Let's see if I can... No, there's not enough light in here. I get a rash. It's kind of like a hive type rash, and it goes all the way up under my arm here. And now you can't really see it, but I'm trying. But it wraps around too, and it's coming up on my wrist. You can see that my cheeks have a little bit of red, but not so much that I'm bothered by it and want medication by it. The only thing I'm concerned about right now are my arms, because it's dry and scaly and sometimes it's itchy, which is not pleasant. Also, I'm having some stomach problems, which I've been having for a really long time, and I know it's tied to lupus. I thought it was tied to having my gallbladder removed a few years ago, and I'm sure that didn't help, but I think mostly it's my body trying to, well, you know what lupus does. It makes your body think things in there don't belong there. So my body's attacking itself. Anyway, mostly I'm doing fine, and My office is still looking good. I'm keeping up with the bills, and my desk has not piled up any higher than it was last time you saw it. I still need to do a little more work on it, but at least I have hope about all this now. Other than that, things are good. So I mostly just wanted you to see my eyes, so people who are looking at having to get an injection in their eye, see, you do survive. You do make it through. Really, just don't think about it too much. If you have to have it done, talk to people who've had it done before. Write to me if you want to, and I'll talk to you. I'll even call if you want. We can talk on the phone. It's much worse in the head than the actual procedure. Today was so much better than the first and the second. In fact, the doctor said, "Oh, you're a pro at it now." So hopefully I won't have to do this much longer. Anyway, alright, I'm going to go now. I have to, my husband's going to take me to the store because I can't drive. I don't know if you can see how big my eyes are dilated. Let's see. I don't know if it distorts when I get that close. Looking at my camera. I mean my computer. Yeah, when they dilate my eyes, they dilate them as big as they'll get dilated. So, anyway, I can't drive. I can't see to write. But I can do this. And I'll post this later when I can actually type, or I'll get my husband to type for me. So, thanks for listening. Thanks to all of you who've subscribed. And if you know people who have these conditions, tell them about my page. And let's talk about this together. Okay? See you later. Okay, now I'm going to move the camera. Sorry. Gotta get my hand over here. Bye!